307 Reacts. I am Matt. That is Chris. My headphones are not all the way on, so I could only hear out my voice, and then I heard the reverb in the room. That was really weird for a second. What's up? How are we doing? Home fries, home freeze, home alones, home. What's up? How's everybody that watches Home Free? How are you guys doing? We really appreciate you being here. I know it's been forever. If this is your first time joining us and somehow we came across your algorithm, First of all, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. We would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Second thing I can tell you, you might want to buckle up. Yes. We're a reaction channel that pauses. We kind of have a podcast style thing when we go through these videos. This is a 7-minute song from our boys. We have a tendency to turn 3-minute music video into like an hour-long reaction. So, if that's something you're into, helps out, hit that subscribe button. We're not going to try and sell you anything. This is the entire team right here. We don't have a bunch of production people doing our edits for us and doing all this weird, quirky stuff. We do everything in this room and one other room at his house, and that's where all the screen magic happens. So, if you would like to help us out on that journey, just hit that subscribe button, and we'd really appreciate it. If you want more information, there's stuff in the description to read. Other than that, on the screen, you saw the thumbnail. Oh, he's got stuff.
This is
Chris has stuff.
I can hear it already. Oh my God, a 7-minute intro. But we need to start at the beginning. Okay?
Yeah.
Now listen, if you're a fan of Home Free, you're going to want to hear this story.
That's true. That's true. It's been so long. Let us regale you.
Let us regale you. Let me tell you a tale.
Yeah.
If you will. Okay?
Home fries, gather around.
Home Free was doing a concert in Gillette, Wyoming, which is what, 2.5, 3 hours from us?
2 hours in a car, basically.
It took us longer because, we hit a blizzard on the way.
Yeah.
So anyway, Adam Rupp hit us up and said, hey, we're playing in Wyoming. Do you want to come? We were like, fuck yeah, we'll be there. So me, Mr. Matthew, and my wife loaded up in the old cop car and headed on down to Gillette. Hit a snowstorm on the way, whatever. It was pretty shitty out.
Yeah.
We get there, and he had saved us tickets. Thank you so much, Mr. Rupp.
Yeah.
Front row, center seats. Okay, best seats in the house. It was fantastic.
Anybody who doesn't believe me, there it is, right there. There's a message on Instagram from Adam Rupp.
We can put the pictures and post on our seats and stuff too.
Yeah, we got them. It happened. This is a real thing, okay?
The show was incredible. If you guys haven't seen them live, which most Home Fries, you guys have gone to their shows and seen them. If you haven't, it's worth it. Please go.
We had no idea we were going to get tickets at Will Call and be directed front row center. Yeah, we had no idea.
It was wild.
Neither did Adam. Adam didn't know either until they showed him the Will Call, and he was like, huh, really? All right, cool, okay.
So after the show, he was like, meet with my guy over there. We were like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we're going to get to do the shake the hands behind the scenes.
Like, they clearly saw us in the crowd in the front row, right? And, like, after they did all their bows and stuff, Adam kind of looked down and he was kind of like, gave me one of these. And I looked at Chris and Ken and I was like, you guys saw that, right? He did the thing. He did this thing, and they were both like, he definitely did the thing. And I was like, let's go to the side stage. And then we walked to the side stage. There's some big buff dude in a black shirt, and we just kind of stood there, and he's all, you guys Adam's friends? And we were just like, yep. And he was like, yeah, they're right back there. And then just walked into a green room with the whole band in there.
Yes. It was fantastic.
Couldn't imagine. They were taking photos with all the people that got like the VIP passes and stuff. And so we just kind of stood there while they played Famous Guys and like met and did the meet and greets and stuff, right? And and then
he was like, hey, do you guys want to hang out on the tour bus? He goes, I have drinks. And I was like, hell yeah. So we get on there, have us a couple drinks, share a bunch of stories. We were there for 2 hours maybe?
Oh, it had to. Yeah,
it was a long time.
It had to have been at least an hour, man.
Their tour manager, what a fucking legend.
Dude, he has done, if you can think of it with a band, he's probably been there or has done it with them.
Yes.
Very, very possible. He's done everything with everyone. He's got stories for
days.
Years.
He's amazing.
Yeah, really cool dude.
But anyway, we got to talking to Adam Rupp, and, we swapped car stories and talked about the channel and talked about music and the whole thing with Austin leaving the group and our new guy coming in and how that all transpired and what happened. And that's not my story to tell. You can go bug them about it. But anyway, regardless, he said, hey, did you guys watch the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? And I said, well, no. He goes, you guys should definitely watch it. And he was telling me about how they actually got to go to a ship that's like a replica of, it's like a 3/4 size replica of what
the real
actually
one was.
sunk.
Yeah, okay.
And he was super, super stoked about this music video shoot and how cool it was and stuff. So that's why we're here. This request comes directly from Adam Rupp. And
I was completely starstruck. And so he was talking, and a lot of times I was just like,
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
You got samples in your head. Can I record your samples?
I'm just waiting. I'm just like, when's the right time? When should I ask him? He's sitting right in front of me. He's smiling at me. I'm smiling back. This is going really good.
And all I'm saying is Adam Rupp is like, a couple of the guys, because, he watches reaction channels. Some of the other guys in the band don't. And they go, oh, like, who are these guys? Oh, yeah, these are the guys with 307. He goes, they're reactors. And they're like, oh, okay. He goes, no. They're the cool ones.
Yeah, that's and I get it. You hit a certain point in your fame where you're definitely gonna hit some criticisms. I mean, we've had them on our channel. We're not even famous. Nobody knows who we are. But it was funny seeing the reactions from the different guys as they walked on. Yeah. And Adam told each one, "This is Matt and Chris. They run 307 Reacts. They're the reaction channel on YouTube." And kind of Adam Chance was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, what's up, guys? I've seen a couple of your things. Blah blah blah." And then. Tim walks on, and these are the reactors, and Tim was the one that Adam was kind of like, no, these are the cool guys. Like, they're cool.
Yeah,
he's had some run-ins, I think.
Tim,
he's had some run-ins,
not a fan of reaction channels.
To be fair, I mean, he's probably coming from a place of honesty, it is what it is. I totally get it. But yeah, Adam defended it. Anyways, thank you for sitting with us through that long intro. We had to start from the top, so that's the reason this one's on the screen today. If you did sit through that entire intro, leave a cloud emoji at the beginning of this one,
and
so we know you're still here.
Put some respect on that man's name. Adam Rupp is a legend.
Yeah, dude, literally, out of the blue once, just one day, just December 4th, goes, hey, Matt, I'm playing a show in Gillette. He goes, I know it's a far drive, 2 hours, and I'm all,
whatever, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we'll be there, 1,000%. We'll be there. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
we've driven 4 hours for much smaller bands.
Time and location, please, and we will be there. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, that was amazing. It was a great time. So on the screen in front of us, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Please hit that subscribe button if you're still with us.
Yes.
And that's all we're asking for. It's totally free for you. It can change our lives forever. And go show your boys Home Free some love. If you have not subscribed, if you watch all of their videos and you do not subscribe to their channel, how dare you?
What are you doing?
Go subscribe to them right now. Okay, let's go.
Let's get it.
This is new. Is his name? They're so mad. Is his name Austin also? Is it second Austin? I feel like it is. Is his name also Austin?
I don't remember.
You'll tell me right away. Go. Get your thing because they're pissed. Go ahead.
I know you guys who have skipped the intro and got to this part where the music's playing. Go back and watch the intro.
That was really good. That was pretty good.
Damn.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi.
I remember this one now. Yeah.
The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with the crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling?
Dude, okay. It's bringing back all the memories are rushing in.
Yeah,
you guys have to go see them live, dude. Because when that part right there, when everything kicks in, and they go into those high harmonies and stuff, and they kind of start doing the melody. Adam rings. He's got an actual bell on a ding, and he rings a bell, right, and it does a thing. And then when that rush comes in, all the house lights drop and all their stage lights come up at the same time, and these lasers go off in the crowd, and the whole place just lights up,
crazy.
And it just turns into this mood. This vibe, and it's so good. And when the music surrounds you from front to back all the way, and the bass is underneath your feet, and you can oh man, you got to go see them live. Yeah. It's so good. They're anyone that has told you in the comments that you've seen, they're like you think maybe they're bragging about their live show, best I've ever seen. They're probably not bragging. Like it is some of the best work. It really is.
The impressive thing is like whenever I hear a band, right, I'll see them on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, right? And I go, oh, they sound pretty good. They, made the video using the track that they recorded in a studio that's been edited and blah, 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 whatever. I expect them to sound not as good live. Like, I'm still going to be impressed, but not as good live. Yeah. These guys sound just as good live as they do as you see them on YouTube.
It is uncanny how close it is. Like that one note, like the entire night rushed back to me in that one note. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'm there again. I'm living in that experience. That dude, it was so good.
It's so good. The only gripe I would have with the live show, ready? I'm about to get roasted. The only gripe I have with their live show is it sounds so good that it sounds fake almost. I mean, like, I can't believe it.
It sounds so good. Sampled.
Yeah.
Adam Rupp sounds fake live. And
guess what? It's all real.
In the best sense of the word.
It's so good. Yeah. You're like, there's no way this is real.
He was on the bus. He was like showing us some of like the techniques and stuff, and like how he got his jaws, and like how he can move his neck muscles, and he was like showing. And it's like, it's a routine, man. You're exercising muscles every single day, just like when you're trying to build muscle, you're doing the same exact thing, just with a different part of your body. Yeah. And to come full circle on the comments earlier about Tim, about some of the members being standoffish about reactors. Let me cap that with this. Every single one of the band members made sure to come out and spend time and sit down with us in the lobby. Tim Faust came out in his fucking pajamas and sat down at the table and told us a couple stories and hung out for a little bit. And then even after a minute went, all right, guys,
I'm old. I'm going to bed.
Grandpa Tim's got to go to bed. And he took off and he said goodnight. And like every one of them was super respectful and made sure, even regardless of their opinion of who we are, made sure to come out and say, well, at least they're fans and I'm going to hang out with them. And, they made the trip and they're here to be with us. So at least spend some time with them, and that's, boom. Yeah. That's all it takes. Yep. You can have your opinions or whatever, but if you're going to be a famous guy and you've got some fans that are there that want to, show your fans some respect, and they totally did, and they were super awesome guys, and it was amazing. And
I understand, just like the Ren Fair. Okay, I know there's a lot of crossover here.
There is some, yes.
Some of these renegades, man, are crazy,
dude.
Like if we had fans like that, I don't blame them for being like,
you got to be a little weary, man.
Bro, I'm just a person. I'm not this extraterrestrial thing you should worship. Like,
totally understand why it's a little bit harder to even if you know the band members, you might not be able to get backstage with them. Yeah. I get that now. Like, I understand. Because when you've got 1 million fans, you never know. Like, and especially some dudes on the internet that have a following, like, maybe this whole thing is just to pull some big prank on me so they can get something over on me on the internet and get 1 billion views.
Worse, they hate me and they pretend to be a thing and they're here to harm me, and that shit's going on in the world
so
too.
I get it. But yeah, just wanted to clarify with that. Yeah. No, they're all the nicest guys in the entire world. And if we wanted photos, and so we have photos on our Instagrams and things like that with them. But if we wanted photos with the whole band, we totally wouldn't have been able to do that. It was just, we were just there for the moment. We weren't there to try and get the autographs and any of that.
I can tell you, I did not take one video.
I didn't either.
I was locked in.
I didn't either. Yep. I might have taken one. I think it might be on my Instagram. But that was it.
You took one or two.
Yeah, that was it the whole time. Yeah. And then on the tour bus, I didn't even have my phone out. It was just pockets and stories. It was awesome. Let's keep going, guys.
Wind they'd been feeling.
We're going to get through it, I promise. And that bass sweep, that's what brought it back for me. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November came stealing. The dawn it came late, and the breakfast had to wait.
He was wearing that same hat. Chance was at the show when they played this song.
Oh yeah.
He went out and got it and put it on. Remember?
In the face of hurricane west wind.
When supper time came,
what is that?
Came on deck saying,
what was that?
Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya.
The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Then later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours?
The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters.
Just lost in the story.
Man.
Just lost in the story over here.
Yeah.
We're just out here be vibing, okay? And I got to break this up. Otherwise, then we turn into every other reaction channel on the internet. Just out here watching music videos, stealing from the artists, and not giving any input and just taking their views. So I have to say something. Otherwise, we fall into a category that I don't want to belong in. So here we are. So I assume, and I've just put this together over the last 30 seconds. And I know we talked about this at the beginning, but my brain works a little bit differently. This is the replica that they're shooting this video on. And so they got a whole cast of, I don't know, actors or whoever to do all this stuff in the background while they filmed all the music video stuff in the foreground.
From what I understand, like the ship is part of a museum or something, if I remember correctly. And so they probably have people at the museum that show hey, this does this.
Yeah,
and this is
okay,
how you, whatever.
Okay.
So like
that's fair. Who do you even start to call? Who's the guy? First of all, right? You see where I'm going with this? You see why I have so many questions? How the
fuck did this happen?
Yeah, who was the guy on Home Free's team that they were like, you know what? It would be really cool if we could. And he was just like, give me a couple days. And
you know what? We didn't really get the story on how they landed on. And that's a question I should have asked. How do you guys pick songs, right?
Yeah. That's dang it. All right, we need to get a notepad. Next time they come through, we'll be like, we have a list, sir.
We have a list.
Okay. Mr. Rupp, we have a list. Help.
But no, if you guys come across this, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please. Home Free guys.
If I had to imagine the way it would have happened for us, right? Let's say we're in the band, we're doing the thing, we're traveling, doing shows. They're probably like, oh, hey, we got some time to kill. There's a museum in town, and they have like a replica of the Edmund Fitzgerald. We should go check it out. And okay, well, yeah, there's a really famous song about that. Maybe we should do that song next. And then you're there, like, talking with the people going through the museum, and hey, we're like these guys, and show me a YouTube video. We're thinking about maybe doing the song. Like, can we come and film here? Is that a possibility? And then, let me reach up to whoever.
And then, to be fair, if you are guys like home free, and you walk into a place like this, we're on YouTube, and then you show them your little YouTube channel, your small, your very small,
millions of subscribers.
Yeah, your very small YouTube channel. And to be honest, those guys are probably like, I think we could probably make this work. I mean, you got credits, that's for sure. You got some credits on there.
Yeah, if I had to imagine, that's maybe how it happened. That's how it would have happened.
I'd like to think that's how it happened.
Yeah.
I think these guys are probably famous enough that they probably did less of walking in there and probably just had their manager or somebody make a phone call to the museum and like, hey, I represent Home Free.
And I wonder if it just came from hey, we happened across this while we were traveling. It was a cool museum, and
maybe they made a huge donation to the foundation. Also, maybe they were just like to the museum, like we'll pay you, we'll make a big donation to the museum if we can use it just as a gratitude for letting us do the thing. Yeah. Put credits, and maybe we'll find out. Maybe we're too far ahead of ourselves. Maybe it's at the end. Don't give it away. Don't tell me. I'm not ready.
No, not yet.
Wait till the end of the video, then I'll be ready. Okay, let's find out. You good?
I'm good.
Let's go.
Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in than what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered.
In a musty old hall in Detroit, they parade in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimes till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from
Safety cigarette.
on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
They said never gives up her dead.
Get 'em in, boys.
Might as well. Might as well.
Come early.
I don't even smoke cigarettes, but look, dude. If they're going around,
If we're going down,
if they're going around and we're going down, whatever.
light it up, bro.
One of them's not going to kill me in this situation, so let's try it. Yeah, not a big fan of cigarettes. Had them before, not a big fan.
And I know we're talking a lot about the story and the behind the scenes and whatever. Their voices are incredible. Okay?
Oh,
they always are.
Look, watch any of our other 50 home free videos on our channel, and we go well in depth on every one of their voices.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing that is so scary to me, and here's the thing, I'll get on a boat, whatever, okay? If I'm taking a ship across the ocean,
Yeah.
a little nervous.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
A little nervous about that. And a lot of people are afraid to fly across the ocean. I get that too. The ocean is vast. Now, this was in Lake Ontario, which might as well be ocean.
You want
It's
to talk?
fucking
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Biggest lakes in the world, I think. One of the biggest lakes in the world.
I think Lake Ontario is the biggest.
Superior.
Or is it Superior? Yeah, Superior.
That's why they call it Superior. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. One of the. I don't know if it's in the world. I know definitely Superior might be the biggest in the country.
Yeah.
But
sure.
yeah, let us know. You guys are better with that stuff than I am.
But it like going down on a ship has to be the most like helpless feeling like thing, right? Because you know, hey, by this boat, and these boats, they're relatively fast. It looks like they're moving across super slow when you watch them.
I mean,
but like realistically,
they move decent. Yeah,
they move pretty decent.
Yeah,
okay,
they can. Anyways,
can you fly faster? Yeah, probably. But here's the thing: they're gonna have to fly some helicopter or what. There are 29 people on this boat,
dude.
Okay, they're gonna have to take one helicopter that can maybe pick up 3 or 4 people at a time.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I'm just the fucking dude who cooks the food. I'm last priority.
I'm definitely
going to
be the last one off of there. Captain's going first for sure.
I'm going to be out here for
well, maybe not. Captain probably go last. Actually, I don't know how it works. I don't know the sea respect for the sea kind of thing. I know Captain goes down with the ship.
Captain goes down
but
with the
once
ship.
the ship's gone, I mean, and the captain's just swimming in the water.
He's no longer a captain.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a guy at that point. Let's be real. And he also needs to get in the basket. Yeah, so like,
yeah. So I mean, any of these, and you watch videos of Coast Guard rescuing people from boat capsizes or whatever. It's multiple helicopter trips. It takes hours, and so you wonder, well, why don't they just send a boat out there? Well, why do you think the first boat fucking crashed? Like, of course they can't send another boat. They're probably
not going to send another one.
and then here's the other problem too. If the wind's up, they're not getting a helicopter out there. They're not getting. They can't pick you up in a plane.
Well,
that's for certain.
And especially over the water too, because if you get that lake effect shit that gets up in the blades, and the blades get wet, and the helicopter can crash down into the water.
The blades can get wet to a certain extent,
right? But you can get that vortex shit going on, and it can literally capsize a plane and take it down.
So pretty much if you wreck on the water, you're there till it's free and clear and everything's perfect, so that way they can fly people out to save you.
And in November on a freezing lake.
Yeah,
your ship's going down.
You're done.
You're in a lake where, like you said, the waves are big. It might as well be an ocean. You're talking probably 5-foot swells, 6-foot swells in there, 10-foot swells. I don't know, 20-foot swells. I don't know. You guys, you tell me. Someone lives on Lake Ontario. You tell me. But yeah, you're probably not. I mean, just hypothermia alone is going to set in pretty quick when you hit that water.
I mean, what is it? At freezing, you can survive.
Oh, I know it's like exponential as the minutes go up. It's like as the degrees go down, the minutes shrink drastically. It's crazy.
I want to say at 32 degrees, it's something like you can potentially last 4 hours.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
But
you're lucky.
By hour 3, you're passed out.
Well,
and done.
And I think it's like you got to be in pretty good shape and be relatively fit, and I don't meet any of that criteria, so I'd be like,
I'm 30 minutes dressed for the weather. You're not naked. I'm pretty much screwed in every scenario. So, dude, I'm not big on. I'm never taking a cruise. I think it'd be fun. I don't know, man. I got a weird thing with open water, dude. I think the only cruise I ever want to take is the Alaskan one. That one would be pretty dope.
I flew over one of the Great Lakes. I can't remember which one it was. On my way to Baltimore, Maryland, we flew over one in the middle of the night, and I didn't know which one it was. And I remember looking out the plane, and it was just black. And I was like, "Where are we right now?" And I asked the stewardess, I was like, "Where are we?" And she was like, "Oh, let me go find out." And asked the captain, comes back. She's all, "That was Lake Erie or whatever it was." And I was like, "That was a lake?"
That was a lake.
I couldn't see anything out there. I'm in a plane, and I couldn't see land. It was just all blackness.
Yeah.
And what's around there? Giant cities where it should be covered in lights. And I didn't see any of them. We're flying over a lake in a plane. I was like, okay. Yeah. Too much water for me.
Crazy.
Thank God it's not light out, because I would have probably been panicking a little bit. Like, ooh, I don't like this. I'm weird about it. Anyways, enough rambling, shall we?
Let's get it.
I was wondering if they're going to show the 29.
That's cool.
Huh. Is this the actual crash site? Well, not the site itself, but I mean, is this like the closest beach or something? Is that like an actual memorial that's set up there? Because that's a really cool thing. If that's just like a like this, quote unquote sacred ground where this is just set up and nobody touches it because everybody knows. That's a really cool thing. I love when stuff like that happens. I love when there's a thing where it's like it's not like a government funded memorial. It's not like wasn't like an organized project or anything. It's just something that happened that people did and came together. Yeah. And now because of that, it's never been touched or never been. It's just like this huge respect move, and that's like that stuff is super powerful. That's like a really cool thing. That was awesome. I hope that that's what that is. I imagine that's probably
you'll see stuff like that around here. There's the one that I think of that every time I drive past it, I'm like, fuck, dude, that thing is still there. That's crazy. There's it's a cross that I think was put there back in the 50s or 60s, maybe, in Crazy Woman Canyon. It's
it's been a long time.
It's old. It's very old. Not to say that those of you born in the 50s, 60s are very old. I'm just saying. For some of these like little wooden crosses you see on the side of the road, they sit there for a couple years and then they're gone.
Yeah, sure.
But this one in Crazy Woman Canyon's been there for ever since I was born.
There are definitely certain things. I think there are certain things. If I had time to jog a little bit, I think there are certain things around town that are like that where it's just been.
I know there's one on Casper Mountain.
Nobody touches them because it's just like no, we just leave that alone. It just has been there forever.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody messes with it. No.
Yeah,
everybody just knows that's just a known thing. You don't touch it.
Yeah,
just let it be.
No, it's super cool. He was telling us that they had family members of the people who were on that ship when it went down reach out to them like, oh, my so and so, my grandpa or my great uncle was on that ship, and you guys did such a good job on the song, and
oh man. And again, to come full circle on seeing them live, when we saw them live when they did this song, they actually did they in the middle of it read off. They had the background, the melody in the background or whatever, and I think it was Tim came up and read off the names, the 29 names on the list, and then I think there were other names as well, weren't there? It was in the middle of the song. They stopped and they were like, "We want to read off the names." I think so, didn't they? Was this one?
The
pretty sure.
Yeah, it was this song. They did the 29. It was just the 29 who were on the ship.
29 names. Yeah. So it was really cool. That was also like a really good added just kind of emotional aspect of it where they kind of brought you further into the song by these are the names of the guys that actually this happened to them.
Well, and that's the thing about this song too. And it's the song is so well written. That's why it's so famous. And that's the first thing. Number two is that it was a real event. And I think, as time passes, people forget that it actually happened.
Sure.
And so it's kind of a cool thing when they did this live that they were like, hey, these were the people on the ships. They had real names. They had real families. They had real jobs. I mean, these guys were just at work one day and it didn't go right.
So and this is it's interesting because this is not a shipwreck at sea technically, right? Yeah. This is a shipwreck in a lake. So it's like a different I'm pretty sure they were just moving cargo from one bay to one shore to the other shore. What it sounds like, and they just happened to catch a nasty storm in the middle of November with an overweighted ship and went top heavy on her and off she goes, right?
26 tons. Jeez.
26 tons. 26. And see, this is what I was going to ask you. So here's my question. So the line in the song is 26 tons heavier than what she weighed empty.
Yeah.
So does that mean they only had 26 tons of gear, or does that mean they had 26 tons of gear plus what the ship weighed? Because technically, you also have the ship's weight plus the 26 tons.
So here's
sailors help.
Here's where you have to take into the account of the guy who wrote the song isn't necessarily the
Chris.
guy
Yes,
who
he
knows
is.
how to drive the boat.
He's the guy that built it. He's the guy that drove it, test drove it, rolled it off the factory floor, signed a 32-year mortgage on the thing.
And the man could weld a carrot to a snowman.
Come on, dude.
It's amazing.
Come on. In the middle of summer.
So if I was sitting there trying to write this song, right, you're going through the facts of what happened.
Yeah.
Holy crap, they were carrying 26 tons of shit. So you go, okay, well, how do I incorporate that into the song where it sounds good?
Yeah, where it has some weight to it.
Yeah, like you couldn't necessarily, if you're going to write the song, you don't want to necessarily put something just so simple as they had 26 tons of iron.
Had some shit on board.
Yeah. So the more melodic kind of poetic way to put it is it weighed 26 tons more than it did when it was empty.
Yeah, and that's fair. I'm just trying to think about it mathematically. I mean, 26 tons, not totally unfeasible for a giant metal ship. I imagine these cargo container ships are hauling. I don't even know what the number is. I probably can't even fathom it. So I don't think it's unspeakable to think that it could have been carrying 30 tons or whatever the case may be. But I was just trying to think of it mathematically. If it was carrying 26 tons plus technically the weight of the ship, however much that weighs, I mean, the ship has to hold itself up too, and it's carrying that weight. So, I mean, technically they're carrying probably 40 tons or something like that.
And see, that's the weird thing about water too. So, airplanes, the wings have to be able to carry the weight of the fuselage. The weight of the wing doesn't necessarily matter in flight because of draft, right?
Right. Okay.
Or because of pressure differentials. So when it comes to boats,
buoyancy,
it doesn't necessarily matter how heavy the boat. Have you seen that ship that's made of concrete?
I have seen it. Yeah, I've seen the videos. Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does that float? It's a buoyancy thing. I don't know the science.
It's a what do they call it? It's a distribution thing. It's like a weight distribution thing because it's so long. And because their water has the the reverse pressure or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what the terms are. Somebody explain it, please. But because of that, the water disperses and the pressure pushing back on it, it just floats.
It just floats. It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
Let me throw this rock in the water really quick. Does not float. Get out of here with your concrete ship.
Watching a C5 Galaxy fly fucking blows my mind every time. Dude, how the fuck? And then you get underneath one, right? Because they had one at the air show in Casper, when I was a kid. And I remember because Dad goes, oh, yeah, they're loading in for the air show today. He said, we should go down and watch some of them land. I was like, oh, okay. So we go down to the airport, and we're just sitting there. At the Casper airport, you sit at the fence and watch planes all fucking day. It's a pretty small airport. We watch this big-ass C5 Galaxy come in, barely had enough runway here to land the damn thing.
Sure, yeah, those are not small planes.
They get it parked, and I was like, God, dude, that's crazy that thing flies. That thing is huge. And then we went to the air show, and even standing outside the fence watching it land and park, you don't know how big it actually is till you walk. We walked through the thing. They had it all open up. The nose cone on that opens up, and you can walk in, and they can carry 2 Huey helicopters, those big 2-rotor helicopters, inside that plane. They can carry like 3 or 4 tanks inside of it. I mean, the thing is huge. But then you look at the wingspan, and the wingspan is just ridiculous.
Yeah, yep.
And so, like, big boats throw me off that way, too. I'm like, how the fuck does this thing float?
It doesn't have outriggers on it. It's just a tube in the water.
Yeah.
Everything I know about this says it should sink.
Or at least...
Or capsize.
I don't fucking get it.
I don't know. I've been on plenty of boats. I still don't know how they work. Don't care. Just take me to the fishing hole. Let's go.
Give me a fishing pole. Let's go.
Fishing hole with a fishing pole. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 out of 5 for the boys every single time. Sorry about the trailing off on the things. Again, this is kind of what we do. If this is your first reaction with us to Home Free, then if you're into it, we would love you hit that subscribe button. If it's not what you're into, that's okay. We appreciate you being here and staying this long if you did stay this long anyways. And we'll catch you around the block. We got 1,000 other videos. Maybe you like something else of ours. Go check it out. He's going to get us out of here. 5 out of 5 for everyone all around. Go!
If you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as we have,
I sure did.
Be sure to leave a thumbs up.
Sure will.
Smash that subscribe button.
Did.
Click the bell.
Did it.
Become part of the notification gang. We'll see y'all next time. Ow.
Oh, God, it's Friday. Can we be done?
It's Friday. Oh.
Save me, Tim Faust.
Save me.
Let me clock out, Tim Faust. Please.
Grandpa Tim.
Daddy Tim, I need to clock out. I gotta be done for the day.
I'm tagging out.
God, it's been a hell of a week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be done with it.
Hell yeah.